Hello, everybody. I forgot to say this last video, but it's just me again. It's in a short succession. Just filmed Baltimore. Just just filmed Baltimore. Uploading or after probably this recording. I know I said I'm gonna do as much as possible today, but I think I'm just gonna do these two games and then upload the Toronto game, and that's really it. I know we just kind of did a small stat thing last time, and short outro. I don't know what to talk about here except for we're now in a three-way tie with the Athletics, Roosters, and Angels for third in our division. We are technically sitting fourth, and the Rangers are only 3 games ahead of us. Well, the Mariners continue to dominate. I guess we can do this real quick. Our Tigers that we traded Daryl Ramsey to have kind of fallen down to fourth. But the funny thing is about even being fourth in the American League Central, they're only a game back on the wild card. So they are close. Yankees not far behind either. So it's basically a 5-team race. Who gets in between the Orioles, Royals, Guardians, Tigers, and Yankees? Because in the Central, I mean, someone could maybe make a run in this final month leading up to the end of the season with the Twins. The Yankees are about 9.5 back from the Red Sox, who are leading by a half a game. So I guess you could throw the Red Sox in there for the division / wild card. Yankees might be out of it in terms of their division. So they're looking for a wild card spot. National League, Phillies, who we're going to play, it's got a 1-game lead over the Braves. Then Nationals are third, but they're way back. Mets are way back, surprisingly. The Marlins, not so surprisingly, are way back. So that's pretty much a 2-team division race, probably also fighting for a wild card. We'll see in a sec. National League Central. Excuse me. National League Central, we got the Brewers leading the way. They're about 4.5 up on the Cubs, 5 on the Reds. Then we go Pirates. Cardinals, not anywhere close. But even though they're not anywhere close right now, watch somehow, like I said before, watch somehow the Pirates still get Juan Soto. That'd just be weird. And also last game, I learned how to pronounce Adrian's last name, and I already forgot it because I went down to eat dinner. I think it was Mo Morion, Adrian Morion, I think is how they pronounced it. Anyway, this is the NL Central. 2 teams again, probably maybe fighting for a wild card. Not super out of the division quite yet. So that's going to be a close race. And then, of course, why? It's just, I hate them. Everybody in MLB fandom, except for people who live in LA, are enjoy this team. But they're winning the National League West. It's a done deal. Whatever. Padres Diamondbacks fighting over second, and also again probably a wild card race. The NL wild card is probably a lot closer. There's a lot more teams that can make it in than the American League. And then we got the Giants and the Rockies bringing up the red. Let's look at the NL wild card. No, still about 5 teams. We got the Padres, Diamondbacks, Braves, Cubs, Reds. Oh my god, I'm so gassy. I'm drinking a root beer after dinner because I didn't have one with my dinner. Because I have, for just quick sidetrack me health wise, I used to drink like 2-3 sodas a day, and now I usually only drink one. And this is my one, and it's apparently making me really gassy right now. I already kind of had to restart this intro, and this one is already is now 5 minutes in, and I don't want to restart it. So, sorry for the burps. But again, 5-team race. It looks I mean, it's around the same. Let's, while we're here, we'll make a little longer intro. Let's go look at how some of our bigger trade pieces are doing. So let's go to Detroit. Let's see how Darryl Ramsey has been faring so far. Okay, his ERA still up in the threes. It gone up from where we were. I think it was a 2.85 the last time he was with us. He had some pretty big blow-up games when he first got to Detroit. I think he gave up like 7 runs in the first outing and then 4 runs in the next. But he's still doing good. He's still somehow now, I think, a lower WAR pitcher than our Regina George. But he's still doing good. He's still doing good. Dang it, man. Excuse me. Let's go check Joe Vaughn. Bo Naylor has actually overtaken Joe Vaughn in overall now. Probably getting more stars. I've never seen him grow this fast. I think he was like a... Man, what is he? Was at the start of this? He was like a 68 or something like that. He was a low overall. Not low, but like not a quality start in overall. And now he's overtaken Joe Vaughn, who has lost a lot of attribute points, especially in power left and contact left. Again, he'll be a free agent after the end of the season, which they might not bring him back because Bo Naylor, this is the most progression in 1 year I've seen from him. So go Bo. But 107 games, because like I said, Bo Naylor has probably taken the starting spot from him now. Because he was at like what? No, we're going to go back. He was at 57 games, yeah, played. So he's probably been starting more. But still, Joe Vaughn, 100 hits, 18 doubles, 2 triples, 11 home runs, 51 RBIs, 57 walks, 129 strikeouts, 16 stolen bases for him. He's caught 7 times, 267. 365 on base, 413 slugging, 778 OPS. He's only committed 2 errors. He's a 4-win player, so he's still doing good for him. Most of that WAR probably comes from defensively. But he's doing okay. Someone who wish I could trade for. I don't know. I mean, I think I know how I would get him, but I don't know where we would play him. If I could send them Kyle Manzardo and some other pieces and get Vladdy and try to extend him, that would be great. But we're gonna look elsewhere because of the stuff I said last trade. We'll look elsewhere in the off season. But our other big kind of piece we traded was to the Giants, who had the other young guy with was a Birdsong with Harrison, and he's gone. I don't know where he is. We can look in a sec. But our other big one, Clutch McGee. He's actually gone up 1 overall point. I mean, he's hitting better than he was with us, but still not great for what his, the contact attributes are. I mean, I thought he'd maybe be at least 260, 270. But he's been doing okay since going over. He's played in 88 games. That's weird. Guess they're still using Lamont Wade quite a bit. I guess maybe because the on base. But he's still playing. Let's see how long Lamont Wade will be there. Oh, 2 years too. So it's going to be a weird battle. But anyway, 40 runs, 84 hits, 10 doubles, 2 triples, 11 homers, 43 RBIs, 34 walks, 32 strikeouts. 11 stolen bases, caught 6 times, 255, 326 on base, 397 slugging for a 723 OPS. He is finally starting to catch up to Burger McDonald in errors, and he's now a negative player. Because this man just continued to ground into double plays for us. I guess that can be the intro. Let's see if we can find Birdsong real quick just to see if he's anywhere. Birdsong. No. Oh, he is with the Cubs. And he is not even in the rotation. Let's just go see that transaction because I never saw it. Go to the Giants. They got Nico Horner. Okay. They also acquired Walter Ford and Tyler Locklear almost on the final day for Thairo Estrada. Mariners getting a second baseman. They traded for Nico Horner, so Thairo Estrada became open, I guess. So, yeah. Let's one more look at the records. Let's see where we are. So, yeah, the White Sox are bad, so we're ahead of technically 4 teams there in the National League wild card. So, without the percentages, we'd have the White Sox picking 1, Marlins picking 2. I think the Rockies would be 3. Yeah, Rockies would be 3. Then Mets right now. Mets, Blue Jays, Rays would be, 4, 5, 6. Nationals would be 7. And then us, the Cardinals, Angels, and Oakland would be, 8, 9, 10, 11? But records will change. I'm going to start the game. See you after. Goodbye. Good evening, everybody, or afternoon, or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, but welcome to today's game. It's a rainy day here in Philadelphia as our team takes on the Philadelphia Phillies. You see two opposite sides of the spectrum in terms of win-loss records. We are slowly making our way towards the bottom, and the Phillies are fighting for the number 1 spot in the NL East. And we, as you see there, have not done much this series. Only 2 runs scored between the first two games so far. See if that can change today in the rain. On the mound today for the Phillies, we'll be seeing Christopher Sanchez. We'll be having a lefty duel today. As we'll have Kyle Harrison on our side. You see Sanchez's numbers there. Pretty good season for him so far this year. Long, lingering camera shots. And here, as always, our leadoff gal, Veronica Mars. In 296 on the year. She takes the first pitch for a ball. You see there, Phillies 75-57, first in the NL East as of now. Only a game ahead, though, I do believe, in the East. So it's a tight race there. And Veronica looking silly on that slider. Start the game 1-1. For Veronica, always, as always, a supporting realtor as we travel. But right now she is down 1-2. And Trey Turner is able to reach up and grab it for the first out of the game here. Let's look at our lineup. You see 6 in the AL and OPS this season, with 748 being the number. Pretty good season so far for the team as a whole, offensively anyway. Burger McDonald steps up, swings at the first pitch, and grounds out to third for a quick out number 2 here in the top of the first. Bring in Riley Tall. See her numbers there, 239 average on the year. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Swings over the sinker. This ball driven deep out to left center field, but the shift is gonna get with the shift. Left fielder Kyle Schwarber gonna somehow run that down. I don't know how. He's not that fast, but he will make the catch up against the wall to end the inning. And the RC, our lefty for the day, Kyle Harrison. See his numbers on the year: 115 2/3 inning, 3.40 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, 101 strikeouts. Strikeout rate's at exactly 16%, and walk rate is about 8%. You know, coming over mid-season to the trade with San Francisco. Sent old Clutch McGee over there. And his first pitch of the game for Kyle will be a ball. See, they're 8th in the wild card, 13 games back, 59 and 73 record for our team. We have been falling down the ranks slowly but surely. We were at one point battling for a second or third spot in the division, but now we are 4th and not very far ahead of the last place Angels in our division. We see here boom, fouling went off, battling at the plate up there. And he swings and misses at the circle change for the first out here in the bottom of the first. 1 down. Right over the top. Easy peasy. 1 away. Bring up for the Phillies now, Edmundo Sosa. Getting some play time today. He's pretty good against lefties. See that career high 51 RBIs for him this year. Fouls it just out of the reach of the diving Castro. And that'll be a base hit for Sosa here in the bottom of the first. Bring up Trey Turner. Sosa takes off. Turner swings over the top. Offline throw, but I don't know if he would have been out anyway. Sosa's in there now at second with a stolen base. Phillies working fast here in the bottom of the first. Base hit. Now they got a runner in scoring position. As Trey swings over the top of that slider for strike 2. You see there, NL standings. Braves in that third wild card spot. Fighting the Phillies right now for the division. One of them will probably get the division here. Oh, they're probably both. What I meant to say was they're probably both going to make the playoffs, but there's also a division title at hand in this battle. It's Trey Turner. Speaking of battles, he's battling at the plate. Takes that circle change outside for a ball. He's going to pop it up in front of home plate. Soderstrom's going to sit under it, make the catch for out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. See the lineup there. Bryce Harper, 220 average on the year. Only 781 OPS. Not a great year for him. But I do believe he was hurt. No, he wasn't. He's just not having a good average year. 27 homers, 61 RBIs. So they're 7th best in the National League for home runs. Takes the 4-seam up for a ball. See their career. 1,058 runs scored for him in 13 seasons for Bryce Harper. And still pretty young, only 32. He's definitely got quite a few good years left in front of him. I believe he's 32. But he grounds out there. We'll get back to you with his actual age at the top of the second. Base hit and stolen base, but nothing for the Phillies. We go. 0-0 ball game. He is 31-32. Yeah, I was right. He's 32. As Joanna Becker steps up to the plate. Takes that for a ball. And that for a ball as well. See our umpiring crew today. Hopefully we have a good home plate umpire. And that is a strike. Swung way out in front. Tried to pull it back and just couldn't stop herself. But I think it was a strike anyway. Swings at that. Circle change for strike 2. So we've seen 2 sinkers, 2 circle changes. See what pitch number 5 is coming up in this at-bat. It's another sinker, and Joanna's going to smack it up the middle for a base hit. So Joanna Becker gets a leadoff single here in the top of the second. Freya Allen steps up and fouls that one off. See her numbers on the year. 188 average, 618 OPS, 19 homers, 60 something RBIs. I can't even with my glasses I cannot read that far away. No, that's not even her stats. That's Christopher Morales. Wow. No wonder I can't read it. I'm blind to other team players' stats. I'm just joking. And oh, Joanna, I don't even think she was trying to steal, but Sanchez throws over, and Trey Turner not even going to attempt to throw, but tags out Joanna. I would have just kept running to first, Joanna. See if you could have made it back if Trey's not going to make the throw. But instead, we have one out now here in at the top of the second. Leadoff base runner erased. As Freya takes that for a ball. See what she does here. Circle change, ball. And swings at the circle change for strike 3. Second out of the inning. Bring up Nick Senzel, getting the start today in left field over Speedy McDaniel, because there is a lefty on the mound today. Takes that for a ball. Now Nick Senza getting signed. Average-wise, not doing good, but he's only been here for about 2 months now, officially. July, August. Not even 2 months yet, because we're at the end of August here. Going against the Phillies. And he's already got, 4 home runs? But now he's going to strike out. Strike out to end the inning. Leading off for the Phillies here in the bottom of the second, we got Kyle Schwarber. Starting in left field today for some reason and not DHing. Don't know why. Takes that first pitch for a strike. See, there's numbers against Harrison. Big loopy curveball from Harrison gets Schwarber swinging for strike 2. Schwarber not chasing the slurve there. And since the trade, Kyle Harrison has been all that we could ask for, as Kyle Schwarber just passed the diving burger for a base hit here to lead off the second. But Kyle Harrison has been all that we pretty much asked for since being traded over from the Giants. Stayed pretty consistent. Just what we need, consistent, good pitching. He may not be the ace of the staff or become the ace of the staff, but we hope he maybe can, but if he can just stay consistent like he is now, he's going to be a good pitcher for this team, and so far this season he has since coming over. And throwing over at Schwarber. Must have saw a bigger lead. Maybe he's thinking hit and run. But right now, JT Real Muto pops it up to Freya Allen under it to make the catch for 1 out here in the bottom of the second. See there, her very colorful mitt out there. One of my favorites on the team. I'll bring in Nick Castellanos for the Phillies. Gonna look at that big loopy curve for a ball. Now, was signed with the Reds, had a really good season, and then opted out of a contract. And signed with the Phillies, and his Phillies tenure so far has been pretty up and down for Castellanos. Hope he can figure it out for him. Anyway, he is up 3-0 in this count. And let's see, and that's called a ball. Blue, buddy. My guy. That was a strike. You're going on the list. The list of umpires that need LASIK surgery. As Weston Wilson steps up to the plate. Looks at that fastball for a strike. also fouls one off for strike 2. See what happens here. Circle change gets him swinging over the top for out number 2. Harrison's second strikeout of the game. And that's a big out here in the bottom half of the inning. 2 away now. But the threat still looming as there are 2 runners on. But Brandon Marsh is up, and he is not the greatest against lefties. And he's going to first pitch swing, and Veronica Mars is going to settle under it for the 3rd out. So the Roosters get out of it. Phillies leave 2 stranded as we go to the top of the 3rd. Still a 0-0 ball game. That'll bring up our lefty specialist today, Rodolfo Castro. Playing third base, Riley Tull over there at first. Rodolfo's going to take that sinker way outside for a ball. Got a lot of playing time once they traded for him because of the Joanna Becker injury. And then, of course, the Riley Tull injury. So he got a lot of playing time out there. And he's had a pretty good season for it. So he takes another circle change outside for a ball. So swing that sinker for a strike. I know this Rooster team, again, as he fouls that one off, I can say you can be pretty proud of their offense this season. It's kind of their bullpen, our bullpen and our pitching that has been a little worse for wear. But we've made some trades. We've had a draft. And we have definitely added to that pitching depth. And so we're hoping in the years to come it'll turn around, as Alice Bowles also going to smack one into center field. So we got back-to-back base hits here to lead off the top of the 3rd. We got something brewing now here, as Alice Bowles just continues to get base hits. It's what we love to see. Bring up Tyler Soderstrom. He's going to hit one to left, slicing away, and our runners thought it was going to get down. I mean, I would too, because they have Kyle Schwarber out there, and the Phillies are going to turn a triple play because somehow Kyle Schwarber is able to run that ball slicing away from him down in the outfield. It happened. It's a triple play, and the Phillies are out of the inning. My word. Anyway, that'll bring up Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 today. We're back at the top of the order here in the 3rd, and that's ruled a ball. Okay, yeah. Umpire for sure on the list for LASIK surgery at the end of the season. Paid for by me, the Rooster announcers. And Bohm now has worked himself to a 3-1 count after the second pitch strike. I should have been strike 3, Blue, but instead we're in a 3-2 count now. Let's see what Bohm does here. He's going to rocket one back up the middle for a base hit. So instead of potentially strike 3 on the four-seam fastball that Bohm was looking at, instead he has got a leadoff single because of a bad call. A definite strike call. Called the ball. And now they got a runner on. And that's... It's borderline. It's called a ball. And Sosa's going to smack one into left. And Senzel's going to run it down for the out. Way to catch that ball. There's one away here in the first. Bring up Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. Hit and run. Runs right into Becker, though, on the ground ball, who throws over to first for the double play to end the inning. Wow. Not a great hit and run. That'll bring up Veronica Mars, our leadoff gal. She's 0 for 1 today. She's going to be 1 for 2 today with a first pitch swing and base hit the other way for a leadoff hit single. And knowing our girl, she's probably going to take off here for second. Let's see. And she does. Berger's going to take the pitch, and she is in there very, very safely with her 26th stolen base on the year. Like, let's look at that again. She's gone before she even kicks up the leg. In at second, well before the throw. And now we have a runner on second with no out. Berger McDonald at the plate. And he's gonna be lucky to foul that one off. Well, I don't know why he swung at that one, but let's be thankful he tipped it. Tips another one. This one, he won't foul tip off. Just I was about to say he foul tipped another one. He didn't. He didn't tip that one. And it's a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Which will bring up Riley Tall. She's 0 for 1 today. See what happens here. Veronica getting a little lead off second. So Riley Tall fouls that one off. See what happens here. Takes a slider for a ball. Fouls off that one. Let's see what happens here. Slider, foul. Not that I think that would have been a hit anyway. She probably would have been out at first, but if it was fair. But we move on. Fouls off another one. Keeping this battle alive. No, last game we saw Riley Tall had a pretty long at bat. She looks at that. 3-2 now. And then sinker, ball 4. So a long at bat results in a walk for Riley Tall. And now we have 2 on. With only 1 out here. And Joanna Becker stepping up to the plate, who's already got a base hit today. Let's see what can happen. Both of our ladies get a lead off. And Joanna swings first pitch, fouls it off. Let's see. Yeah, our ladies on base. They take another big step on the leadoff. Swings over the top of that circle change for strike 2. Joanna. Battling herself. Fouls that pitch off. Looks at the cutter for a ball. Another little showdown between batter pitcher, and then we're just gonna cut right back. And throw over to second. Veronica gets back in time. I don't think she would be stealing right now. Yeah, because Joanna Becker swings over the top of that circle change for Sanchez's 4th strikeout of the game. And now they're 2 down now here in the top of the 4th. Freya Allen stepping up. She's 0 for 1 today. Fouls off that first pitch circle change to go down 0-1 in the count. But let's hope we can do something here. Wouldn't want to waste this opportunity. See here, and Freya gonna launch it to right. The right fielder's gonna get there though and make the catch for the outs. Castellanos. So nothing doing here in the top of the 4th. Leave some runners stranded. We go to the bottom half, 0-0. Here we are in the bottom half of the 4th. Bryce Harper leading things off. Kyle Harrison got to fight the middle of the order here for the Phillies. 4, 5, and 6. As Bryce Harper takes that fastball for a strike. See there, Washington and Philly, his 2 teams. He signed with Philly. He signed pretty late into the offseason. And by late, I mean he signed, I believe it was during spring training, if I remember correctly, a few years ago. Well, I think more than a few, but hey. And he signed to the Phillies. What was it, 10 years, $330 million? Machado was the other big name that offseason. He signed with the Padres, still is. They just recently reworked his contract. So now he's going to be there longer and making more money. As Bryce Harper has battled his way to a 3-2 count now. See what happens here. And he's going to work himself a walk to lead off the inning. Kyle Harrison's 2nd walk of the day. They'll bring up Kyle Schwarber. Last time up, he got a base hit. And looking at those numbers, he has 14 stolen bases on the year. That is surprising, to say the least. As I think a hit and run might be on as Kyle Harrison throws over to first just to make sure. You see now, Kyle Schwarber's numbers against Harrison have updated. Was 4 for 7. Now he's 5 for 8 after last at bat's base hit. And Schwarber gonna ground to Becker to McDonald for 1 to Tall for 2 for the double play. 5. What was that? A 4-6-3 double play, not 5. 4-6-3 double play. Now there are quickly 2 outs here in the bottom half of the inning. As JT Realmuto steps up, he's 0 for 1 today with a fly out last at bat. Takes that change up for a strike. Take the fastball up for a strike as well. See there, 164 career home runs for JT Realmuto. Didn't really get, I mean, he had some pop, but didn't really get the major pop swing until he got traded to Philly from Miami. The slurve just misses outside for ball 2. And because, you know, of course, Philly is quite a hitter-friendly park compared to Marlin, the Miami's home field. Which I do say, you know, a little biased here, but maybe another reason to not like Derek Jeter. He took away Miami's home run tower when he became the owner. We'll finish this thought after the inning. Because JT Realmuto strikes out to end the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Still a 0-0 ball game. Leading off for the Roosters is Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1 today. But back to my thought. I mean, there could be many reasons to not like Derek Jeter. He played for the Yankees. He won Gold Gloves when he wasn't even the best defender the year he won the Gold Glove. But to really not like Derek Jeter, even though he's no longer the owner of the Miami Marlins, I believe, when he did become partial owner, him and the others took away the home run thing in center field, which, I'll be honest, I thought was pretty cool. It was different. It felt very Miami culture. And he just took it away. Like, and it makes me sad because I liked that thing. It was cool. Like I said, I felt like it was very, very Miami culture, and he took it away. He took it away from us. Him and the other owners at the time. I can never forgive them for that. That center field home run thing was awesome. But anyway, Senzel gets out there. They'll bring up Rodolfo Castro, who is going to absolutely smash a ball into left field for a base hit. My word, the sound off the bat on that. Just first pitch swinging. Just right through the hole there on the left side into the left field for a base hit. See there, perfect swing by our calculations on the changeup. Alice Bowles right to the second baseman though for the double play to end the inning. So the base hit really does nothing. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Score still tied 0-0. Bring up Nick Castellanos. He walked his first appearance on a very borderline call. I mean, it would only have been the first strike, but very borderline. You see there, a little over 1,500 hits for him in his career. As Harrison throws another big loopy curveball. This one for a ball. You know, this Phillies team, talking about it here. They went to the 2022 World Series against the Astros. And no one really expected them to. Because their philosophy these past couple of seasons, even including that World Series run, has been who needs real good defense when you can have an overwhelming offense? And by gosh, do have a overwhelming offense. But at some point you do need defense. Like they got Castellanos and right, Schwarber for some reason and left and not DHing today. They got I believe it's either Wilson here or Sosa DHing. As Sosa, I thought that was caught in the air, but it'll be a double play for 2 outs here. Unassisted 3-6-3 double play. 2 quick outs after the base hit by Castellanos. But yeah, the Phillies still not really great defensively, but as we saw right now, first in the NL East. So, it's working for them. It's working for them indeed. They are winning ball games, and they've made a World Series. Let's just hope it can work out for them, and they get a title. So Brandon Marsh is quickly down 0-2 here, which I feel like is kind of a little the opposite of our team. We got a very, very good defensive outfield. Got a pretty decent defensive infield with Riley Tall, Burger McDonald. He just can't make his throws, though. Joanna Becker and our platoon of Belt and Castro. Got a pretty decent defense. We got a really good offense. One of the tops. It's just our pitching is not the greatest. When the Phillies this season has been really, really good. And Kyle Harrison showing how good he can be by getting Brandon Marsh looking on that slurve to end the inning. I'll bring up Tyler Soderstrom. He is 0 for 1 today. Got caught in a triple play, and that's a strike? That's a strike. That has been called a ball for us all day, Blue. All day. And then you call that one a strike. Okay, I see how it is. See that, Blue? That's a strike. I don't know why Soderstrom didn't swing at it, but that one's a strike. I will agree with you there, Blue. That one's a strike. And Soderstrom sees 3 straight sinkers. Strikes out. 5th of the game for Sanchez. We're going to show you here on StatCast again. Sinker, called a strike, but a ball. That one's a strike. And then Soderstrom swinging at that one for strike 3. Should have only been strike 2, but hey. Whatever. Veronica Mars can't get it past Harper there. So quick 2 outs here in the top of the 6th for the Phillies. I'll bring up Burger McDonald. He is 0 for 2 today and 1 for 10 in the series. Not having a great time against the Phillies, it seems. See there, though, 3rd in the AL with a 389 on base. He's dropped down a little bit in the MVP rankings. I believe he's 3rd right now. But still leading Rookie of the Year, but he's going to ground out to 2nd for the 3rd out of the 6th. So a really quick inning for the Phillies. We're going to see the top of the order for them in the bottom half. We're still tied at 0. Bring up Alec Boehm. He's 1 for 2 today. Kyle Harrison back out there. His 70th pitch of the ball game will be grounded right to him. Harrison turns, throws on to first for the out. Easy first out here in the inning. One pitch, one away. Bring up Edwin Sosa, who's also 1 for 2 today. He's going to see a big loopy curveball for a strike. He's going to foul off a fastball, so he's quickly down 0-2 here. See what Harrison looks like. He's going to try maybe a circle change, low and away by our pitch tracker, and he does. Down in the dirt for strike 3, his 5th strikeout of the game. There are 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th, and that'll bring up Trey Turner. So for 2 today, he has popped out and grounded out today. And now he's going to get a base hit here with 2 outs. And it is Trey Turner. Just like our very own Veronica Mars, Trey Turner is very prone at stealing bases. Like, very prone to steal a base. He is very good. So he might be taking off here. Let's see if our team is aware of that. The Phillies fanatic stomps around and dances. And they do, and they pick him off. And Trey Turner thrown out on the pickoff move. Beautiful by Kyle Harrison. Get the 3rd out of the inning. So nothing doing for the Phillies. We go to the top of the 7th. Still tied 0-0. That'll bring up Riley Tall. She's 0 for 1 today with a walk. That walk was the last time, and it was a long at bat. She has had a couple of long at bats these past couple of games on broadcast. We see some movement in the bullpen for the Phillies. Jose Alvarado and Orion Kirkering warming up there. So Riley Tall strikes out on the slider, I believe. Maybe a sinker. Might have been a sinker. It was a sinker. My bad. Well, I guess I got it right the second time. But Joanna Becker gonna absolutely smash one to left field. It is gone. First pitch swinging. Becker has untied this game with a solo shot. Her 8th of the year. 99 miles an hour off the bat. 384 on the distance. And our Roosters are now up 1-0. See, that is again, and Sanchez immediately knew it off the bat. That'll bring up Freya Allen. She's 0 for 2 today. And she's ducking out of the way of that circle change for a ball. Hey now, Sanchez. You're the one who threw the pitch that gave up the home run. Should be mad at yourself. Freya fouls off that one. She fouls off another one. She's battling now. And she's no longer battling. She is striking out for Sanchez's 7th of the game. And that'll bring up Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out his last time up. Missing that cutter. That's one you don't want to miss. Out in front of it, got a little too happy. Looks like he saw where it was going and just got a little too excited. As then he takes that one for strike 2. Quickly down in the count now, but he takes that one for a ball. Staying alive in that at bat. Fouls one away. Battling as he takes that for a ball. Takes it for another ball. So he's worked himself into a 3-2 count. And still battling. And he's going to... Oh, off the bat. Sounds good to right field. Gone. Solo shot for Nick Senzel. Second home run for our Roosters here in the inning. And we are now up 2-0. See, they're just absolutely cracked off the bat. Did not look like it had the launch angle, but it just kept going and going, and it is a 2-run game. And after that, Phillies manager coming out to take out Sanchez. So that'll do it for Sanchez. Goes 6 2/3, 8 strikeouts, I believe, and 2 runs on the 2 home runs this inning. And they are going to bring in Orion Kirkring. You see his numbers there. What he does well is he throws the ball really hard. Is what he does. So Castro, they're going to keep Castro in to stay in the game, I guess. I don't know. But he's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. As he fouls that one off way behind the fastball. For strike 1. Fouls off a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. It's down to 0-2 pretty quickly here. Another fastball. This one he's going to make contact with. Hit it to right, but looks like Castellanos is going to there. But damage done? Question mark in the 7th after 2 solo shots by Becker and Senzel. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Everybody get up and stretch. Now bring up Bryce Harrison. Still in the ball game, it looks like. Bryce Harper going to look at that fastball for a strike. Or swing. I don't know. It's a strike regardless. I already forgot. I think he was looking. Big loopy curveball. Bounces off home plate for a ball. Bryce Harper, last time up, he did walk. And this time he's going to hit right into the shift, right at Berger. Who's going to throw over onto first for the out. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Which will bring up Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 today with a base hit his first at bat. Got a slider down for a ball. See there? His numbers against Harrison updated again. Last time didn't get a hit, so now he's 5 for 9. Still batting very well against Kyle Harrison, though. Harrison gets that fastball by him at 91. Might be something to watch there in these late innings. Velocity maybe down a little bit. Big loopy curveball, nothing. Harrison working quickly here. Gets the slurve for foul ball, strike 2. And Schwarber is going to beat the shift for a 1-out base knock. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Again here, just... Luckily he didn't do anything more with it than just get a base hit up the middle. And it looks like that'll do it for Kyle Harrison. Strong outing for him today. Leaves a runner on. Goes 6 1/3. That'll bring in Hunter Marks. See his number there, 48 games, 59 innings, 3.20 ERA, strikeout rate 3.5. Righty's hitting 280, lefty's hitting 273. And he's going to give up a base hit to the first batter. Sees Real Muto, but Senzel able to cut it off and throw it into third, so no one advances. But the Phillies got 2 on, 2 out, or only 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. They are threatening after we scored in the top half. Nick Castellanos, he is 1 for 1 today, but a walk and a base hit his last time up. See what Hunter does here. Gets a fastball by Castellanos. A breaking ball. 12-6 curve in there for strike 2. Splitter. Not taken. Or not swinging. Takes it for a ball. And Castellanos Becker to second herself. Throws over to first for the double play to end the inning. So Phillies' potential threat thwarted by a ground ball to Joanna Becker, who gets the double play. We go now. Leading off the top of the 8th, Alice Bowles. She's 1 for 2 today with a base hit. Also one of the ones caught in that surprising triple play earlier. And she is going to get a base hit, just continuing to do what she does well. And that's hit the ball. And we got 1 on with no out here to lead off the top of the 8th. Bring up Tyler Soderstrom. He's 0 for 2 today. You see his numbers between July and August. Taking that for a ball. See what Tyler can do here. Battling away, he is. He flies out here to center field. And that'll bring in Veronica Mars. She is 1 for 3 today. What a base hit. She is quickly down 0-2 though after fouling off that one. Looks at that one for a ball. And she's going to hit into a double play here to end the inning. She was battling, but then right to Harper for the double play to end the inning. Roosters still up, though. See in the bottom of the 8th, we bring in Kyle Nicholas. See his numbers there, 34 2/3 innings, 3.338 ERA. Kyle Nicholas, one of our hard throwers. First pitch, 100 miles an hour. That Weston Wilson fouls off for strike 1. Swings over the curveball for strike 2. See if we can get that slider Kyle has down and away. We do. Not so down, not so away, but Weston Wilson will pop it up for the out. The one away here in the bottom of the 8th. Bring up Brandon Marsh, who's going to look at a first pitch four-seamer. For strike 1. Now quickly down 0-2. And quickly down 0-3 as he strikes out on the fastball up and it up. Just up, not in. It was just up. For out number 2. And he's already got him out. It's Castellanos. So Phillies, or not Castellanos, that was Bohm. I forgot what part of the order I was in. But nothing doing for the Phillies. They go down relatively quickly. We go to the top of the 9th. And they will bring in a new pitcher as well. Kendall Graveman. Former Mariner, former Astro, former White Sox. Now part of the Phillies, it looks like. See his numbers there. He's been with other teams too, but those are the ones I remember in recent memory anyway. Are the Mariners, Astros, who used to be in the league, but are now out because we're in the league. And the White Sox. Now he's with the Phillies. As Burger McDonald, he's going to ground out here to start the ninth against Graveman. One away. As this office chair they gave me just squeaks all the time when I try to get comfortable. But that's okay. I used to have one of those racing gaming chairs, and it wasn't very comfortable at all. At least this one, even though it squeaks, is comfortable. That's for sure. So we see they still got Jose Alvarado warming up. They just like, it's been what, 2 innings now? They just got him throwing at this point. So Riley Tall's gonna hit it right into the shift. Trader bobbles it though, and she's in there safely with a 1-out infield base hit. Oh no, they're gonna count that as an error because of the bobble. Either way, she is on with 1 out here. Bring up Joanna Becker. Riley Tall just trying to get her lead off and gets picked off at first. 2 outs now already. See that, Jeff? Just picked off. So there are 2 down quickly now here in the ninth. Joanna Becker, she's 2 for 3 today. Base hit and a home run. Absolutely crushed it. We got to see her little dancy-do that she does. She's down 0-2 now. She strikes out to end the inning. So nothing doing. The top of the ninth, we see the middle of the order coming up. They will bring in closer, though. They signed in July. Craig Kimbrell, who is 6 for 9 in save opportunities. Only 12 and a third innings. See what happens here this inning. As Kimbrell fires in a strike against Sosa, who's 1 for 3 today. You know, that's probably one of the, at least in the bullpen, one of the main problems they had is that back end. They got Kyle Nicholas. They tried Hannah Walker for a bit, and since switching her over, she's been better. They signed Craig Kimbrell. He's been not so great. They got to figure out this back of the bullpen during the off season and next season. So Riley Tall will get under it for the first out of the inning. They're in the bottom of the ninth. That'll bring up Trey Turner. He is 1 for 3 today with a base hit. Oh, you see down there in the ticker as Craig Kimbrell fires in the strike, Juan Soto has overtaken Jose Ramirez for the home run lead here in the American League with 34 now. Kimbrell fires 2 quick strikes in there against Trey. And Trey's going to take that one and pop it up to center field. Mars under the ball on the marker where we presume it's going to be, and she is there to make the catch for out number 2. So Phillies down to their last out, but This lineup does not get any easier. And never mind, it does. As Bryce Harper's first pitch swinging flies it over to foul territory. Riley Tall's there to make the play for out number 3. We managed to score the 2 runs, the total of the first 2 games against the Phillies, and it was enough. Kyle Harrison and the rest of the guys today pitched an absolute gem. As we lose the series, but we win the game 2-0 on the 2 solo home runs by Joanna Becker, Nick Senzel. We see some highlights here. Kyle Harrison, 6 1/3 innings, 5 Ks. We're seeing this triple play now. Ugh. But it doesn't matter. We got the win. I want to thank you all for joining the Roosters broadcast today. I hope you enjoyed. We hope to see you next time on the channel, whatever, supporting our team. See you next time. Goodbye. Welcome back to the calendar. Close game. A dumb triple play where I thought they were running as if the ball was going to get down, and then slow Kyle Schwarber is somehow able to get over there and make a triple play. Okay, but hey, we got it done. We got it done. Let's sim to Cincinnati. Yeah, we'll do that on our own. Quick. We will bring up John Beaver. And we will bring up. He's getting worse. Ooh, maybe because he's in the minors. Harley Pickles is doing good. We will bring up Colin Schneider. And then pitching rotation. Yeah, I guess that'll work out. I guess that will work. Schneider, John Beaver. We bring up John Beaver just in case when we get to San Diego that maybe there's a chance we see Mark Walden, and then we'll skip a start for the main starter and we'll throw John Beavers in there to get the old. And Joanna Becker has fractured her forearm. Again, is hurt. Well, who do we have to play? Nick, you're getting the start. Alice, you're going back up top. No, I want you playing second. Oh my god. Second. First. Did Brandon Bell, do we? I don't know. I guess we'll go Brandon Belt. We'll throw Rodolfo up there, I guess. Bring in G-Con. Joanna, what is your durability? What is your durability? 66 and it's getting worse. Ugh. I like you. I want to keep you on the team, but because you got good fielding, but maybe well, no, we can't put you at DH because where would Alice play? Because she's literally one of our best bats. So where would she go? Can you play first? Can you play first? play third. Just a little session. Oh, look, you can play first. What does your overall go to? You go down to a 72. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, Burger can play first. Oh, that's second. What does your overall go to? You go back down to an 87, so it's not bad. But then why would I throw her at short? Oh crap. Crap. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Because I think I want, because thinking of Joanna's first, we could maybe trade Manzardo for, well, we would still need a right-handed bat. I don't know. We just saw Kyle. We just saw Daniel. Looks like we're going to do Regina George for this next upcoming game. So let's sim through. All right. This is the injury. Who can we bring up? I mean, I know, but he's a top 100 prospect now. He's gonna get at least there. He's a B overall now. Okay. I guess we bring up Kyle. Which then actually I can then do that, and he can be first. He can be first base against lefties. Go back to that platoon. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, well, it was still a quicker video than normal. Little hiccup at the end with Joanna getting hurt again. But, that'll do it for this video. Make sure if you're new here, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Tell a friend. And I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time, which for me will be here in a couple of seconds, but for you, like a day. Because I'm going to try to put a new video out every day, except for after I upload the Blue Jays video, which is still today, which is still what I got to do. There'll be a double upload again, like the draft, or there'll be another double upload, like the trade video, because after the Twins game, it's draft. It's the draft. And you can watch me fumble it, like I said. You know it's already happened. But I'm saying I don't know what I'm talking about. What, like, subscribe, share, all that. Goodbye.